What is the last thing that we all do before going to sleep every single night? We all make sure, go check if we have locked the doors and windows properly. Yes or no? Why is that? Have we ever got compromised? Why do we even do that? Have we ever got stolen? Have we ever lost anything? There are chances that I might have got stolen, right? Or I might have not. But still, I make it a practice to go lock my doors and windows every single night, which means that this particular lock that I lock is a very, very important thing to me, right? Let me ask you this. What if I told you every single person who ever uses the lock can be hacked? We use a lock so that we are secure. But what if I told you because you are using a lock, you are getting compromised? Very scary, isn't it? Let me tell you, that is exactly what has happened with the company called Dharmakabba Labs and Safes. What is Dharmakabba Labs and Safes? They are a company who manufactures digital RFID based lock systems specifically used for hotel industries, right? So, talking about it a little more in detail, security researchers have uncovered a critical vulnerability in electronic RFID locks by Dharmakabba, used in hotel industries globally. Attackers are very keen on exploiting this and coming up with fancy names because this particular company called Dharmakabba has a product called SafeLock. It's spelled as SAFLOK, SafeLock, right? It's in regular English, it would sound like safe lock, right? So these attackers came up with another term after hacking this product, and this could be done even from remote for your information. This product was hacked and they called it unsafelock. It's dubbed as unsafe lock, right? These flaws could enable an attacker to fabricate key cards, granting them unauthorized access to any rooms within the hotel. Say there is 5-star hotel, 7-star hotel, there are 300, 400 rooms. Imagine you have the power to walk into any single floor, any single room, and you have access to that particular room like a MasterCard, right? The security breach actually affects close to 3 million locks in close to 13,000 properties across 131 countries globally. Imagine the scale that I'm talking about, right? This includes models such as SafeLock MT, Quantum, RT, Sapphire, Confident series devices, which are used in combination with few other software systems such as System 6000, Ambience, and System Community Management software, right? These are the softwares with which these hardwares work. This technique of breaching these locks and generating a pair of counterfeit cards and extracting the code of the hotel key card, including the expired ones, is really scary, isn't it? Let me also tell you this, using a readily accessible tool that is readily available online, such as MyFair Classic, which is very easy to download tool, and there is another popular tool called the RFID read write tool, right? There is another popular tool called the Proxmark 3. There is also, we are all aware of the Flipper Zero, right? It can definitely do. And not just that, anyone who has a mobile device which also has an NFC capability can actually do this attack. That's why I keep repeating, where you find the feature, we find the flaw, right? Okay. And this approach actually employs one card to alter the lock's data and another to bypass the Dormakabba's encryption, allowing easy entry with just 2 taps. It means that you need to tap twice to get this attack actually working. As of March 2024, Dharmakabba has responded by saying they are willing to update or replace 36% of all the vulnerable locks across the globe. Think of this, that is exactly what I keep saying, right? When there is an attack that happens, right, you try to fix on it, the cost is way higher. But when you design the system, that point in time itself, you put cybersecurity thought and design it accordingly, the cost of fixing it is a lot easier and a lot lesser. This kind of a situation actually concerns us really hard, right? So when we think about a lock, imagine the key is already with someone, right? And we go into this digital locks, RFID locks, etc., thinking of luxury one, and obviously we think investing on such products is a lot more safer, but let me tell you, the idea is wrong. It can also be the flip side of the story. It can make the whole thing a lot more vulnerable, right? So having said that, this particular Dharmakaba's lock, a smart lock I would call it, right, is vulnerable to this kind of an attack. Let me ask you, how many of you have experienced using a RFID based locks whenever you go to a hotel or any other places? How many of you use a RFID based ID card to log in into your company every single day? Please comment in the section below, so let's understand how many of you are potentially hackable by this attack, right? So in case you like this content, in case you think someone else who uses a RFID based card system for their entry or exit, please share it with them and consider sharing and subscribing. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more tech insights on cybersecurity.